can't believe this.
Sony Water.
Top 10 times Sony ripped off Nintendo. Actually unfactual. Nintendo ripped off a Sony. That's why their hardware, Animal Crossing can't even run 60 frames. That should run 20 frames if you lucky.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Sony ripped off Nintendo.
Yo, My Nation Racers was trash.
They say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. So for this list, we'll be looking at the instances where Sony took a page out of Nintendo's book. Which ripoff do you think worked the best? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Number 10. PlayStation Vita Pets.
Whoa, I bet
When?
there's plenty of stuff to sniff
I don't
in
remember
here.
this game.
Nintendogs was more than just a pet simulator with a clever name. It became a cultural phenomenon with the 4 different DS versions totaling around 24 million units sold.
No way.
It also got a sequel, so cat lovers weren't left out. Naturally, Sony wanted to get in on the love, though they were a bit late to the party. PlayStation Vita Pets was released in 2014, and despite its name, only lets players care for pups. Its graphics and controls are incredibly reminiscent of Nintendogs, although your dog is able to talk to you. There are also more activities with puzzles that lead to treasure, but even with its differences, we all knew what this was.
Ah, dear tree, I honor you with my Wii.
Yeah, the dog talks.
9. 4-player. Let's be honest, Sony's first PlayStation dominated the Nintendo 64 through superior hardware and the use of discs over cartridges, which led to more third-party support. But Nintendo's focus on 4-player multiplayer through games like GoldenEye, Mario Kart, and Super Smash Bros. Is something Sony simply couldn't touch. They did try, however, by releasing the Multi-Tap, an adapter that allowed for 4 controllers instead of 2. Curiously, the PlayStation 2 also only came with only 2 controller ports, causing Sony to release another Multi-Tap for that console. It turned out not to matter too much, as the PlayStation outsold the N64, and the PlayStation 2 outsold, well, pretty much everything. Number 8. Totaku figurines. Nintendo's Amiibo line wasn't exactly an original idea, with Skylanders and Disney Infinity predating it. But to have high-quality, affordable minifigurines actually produced by Nintendo...
High quality. High quality.
some of which featured obscure characters, was undeniably cool. The fact that they offered in-game functions was just a bonus.
Every time your amiibo battles, its abilities will get a small boost.
In 2018, Sony figured they'd turn their own catalog of popular characters into figurines with the Totaku collection, featuring heroes as mainstream as Kratos and as classic as Parappa the Rapper. However, at $10 a pop, these figures don't offer any in-game functionality the way Amiibo do. We've yet to hear about a future line, meaning this series is probably over. Meanwhile, Nintendo still periodically releases Amiibo for fans to collect and enjoy. Number 7. Invisimals.
What?
Track them. Capture them. Collect and trade over 200 different kinds of Invisimal.
Pokemon is a pop culture behemoth and has therefore spawned a number of copycats. One of these copycats was published by Sony itself for its own series of portable consoles. Invisimals is a monster collecting turn-based strategy game that was released for the PSP in 2010. While it attempts to change up gameplay through the use of AR, it's still pretty clear where the game drew inspiration from.
Bro, that shit don't matter. Do you see how innovative they were trying to be? They were trying to do AR shit from back in the day on the PSP. Way back they were doing that AR shit. You said OG Pokemon Go? Exactly. Pokemon Go actually copied off of the PSP.
This didn't hurt it though. The game spawned several sequels across the PSP and Vita, as well as one on the PS3 that did away with the AR spin in favor of action-adventure gameplay. It also spawned its own toy line and animated series, though none of it came anywhere close to Pokemon status.
Invisimals. What will you find?
Number 6. Kart Racers.
Okay, so you telling me since Nintendo made Mario Kart, nobody else ever in any other, nobody else could make any kart games? Is that what you're saying? Blue Guy said, yes, this motherfucker, I swear to God. Let me just get him right now. Just get him right now. 1 minute purge. Oh, man, in the morning, I'm sorry. Hold on, man, I'm trying to kill Blue Guy. Where the fuck did he go? Fuck! Where's Blue Guy? Fuck, I'm trying to get Blue Guy. Fuck, who'd I kill? Simmy! Where the fuck is Blue Guy? That motherfucker ran. I can't find him. That motherfucker ran. That motherfucker ran. I can't find him. Alright, watch. I see that motherfucker again. I'm gonna get him.
Mario Kart defined a fun subgenre of racing games while simultaneously becoming one of Nintendo's most profitable franchises. And Sony has tried on several occasions to catch that same lightning. With their unofficial PlayStation mascot Crash Bandicoot, Sony published Crash Team Racing in 1999. This was perhaps the most obvious clone, as Mario Kart 64 was easily one of the N64's most popular releases. Then there was Mod Nation Racers in 2010.
That game was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, I was so upset after I bought this game. I was like, I really spent $60 on this fucking garbage-ass game. The load times! This game's load times was stupid!
Which focused on user-generated content, but
Been a
featured
while
Sony
since
IPs
I watched
through
your
DLC.
streams. Was
Finally,
busy working
there was
full-time,
Little
but
Big
it's good to
Planet
have to
Karting
spend
in
time with my
2012,
boy.
another stab at a kart racer featuring a lovable Sony character. While Nintendo doesn't have a claim on the entire kart racing genre,
See Pokemon 12? I appreciate you, baby. Thank you.
it's impossible for any to release and not be compared to Mario Kart. Number 5. Handhelds. It wasn't just the handheld IP.
You know what's crazy? If Sony made another handheld right now, I would still day one buy that shit. Because when I modify that bitch, it's gonna be over. I still got a PSP, my PS Vita. Like, if I showed you guys right now, give me a second. So, right? This is one of the coolest shits. This is one of the coolest shits you can hack right now, right? Is a PSP Go. If you could hack a PSP Go, this shit is fire, right? You got a PSP Go? Look at this shit. Hold up. Like, it's like I gotta just I just gotta show you, right? It's like the fucking library of shit. Hold up. Fuck. What the fuck I gotta press? Hold on. Right? So I'm playing Mario and Luigi. Right? Mario and Luigi. And I could be like, man, I don't want to play this shit anymore, right? I hit the PSP button, bam, and then I go bam, 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 bam,
Imagine
bam.
having to mod
Load a
your
new game,
Vita for it to
bam.
be good when you could just play
Fucking
the
catalog.
games. Couldn't
Look
be
at all
me.
these games, bro. Look at all these games. What do I feel like playing? Fuck it, right? Let me put Pokemon Emerald, right? Bruh. Bro, just Pokemon Emerald. Like, how much money I got? I'm broke. I got $2,000, right? I could be like, yo, what else do I want to play? Fuck it. Oh, I got one right here. Look, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, but a PSP Go, if you can manage to cop one of these shits and hack it, also it's kind of like, look at the portability, man. You can slide that shit up, slide it back down, put that shit in your pocket. Clean, bro. Clean. Got a Sony console just to play Nintendo games. What you trying to say? 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 He said the Nintendo Ninjas and Sony Samurais are coming to your location right now. Bro, come find me, bro. You don't know where I live. FBI, open up! Ah! That's all you're gonna hear is my little screams and shit. You said fake Sony fan, no games? Wait, don't I have a Sony game on this shit? I think I do. Give me a second. I think I have a Sony game on this. Let me check. Let me check. I'm checking. I just gotta check. What game do I have? I got SOCOM. I got SOCOM on this shit. I don't want to play SOCOM. He don't even got Final Fantasy. SOCOM these nuts. Hey, that's a good one, actually. That's a Sony game. Wait, do I got I got Earthbound? I got Earthbound?
Don't fuck with chat, retro. We'll leak what planet you live on.
Yo, we playing Earthbound. You said do it on Mother 3? Please name him. I'm gonna name him Jared. You said Earthbound stream? Oh shit, hold on. But definitely, if Sony made a new console, you know that shit gonna get hacked instantly, though. Oh my goodness.
Sony attempted to copy, but rather the entire handheld experience. Nintendo controlled the handheld console space for decades, beginning with the launch of the Game Boy in 1989. While others would attempt to release their own handhelds with condensed versions of their console games, they would all fail against Nintendo.
Game Boy, only from Nintendo.
Sony tried their hand at it with the release of the PSP in 2005, mere months after the launch of Nintendo's DS. But the DS was an unstoppable force, vastly outselling the PSP. Round 2 with the 3DS and Vita would end in the same results. There's no denying that Sony was trying to steal some of Nintendo's handheld thunder, but there was no usurping this king. Number 4, the PS1 Controller.
Our game involves 360 degrees of movement and firing. So with the D-pad, you can hit, pretty much anything you need.
Sony seemingly admitted that Nintendo had basically perfected controller design when it released its first console. The original controller featured almost the same layout as that of the SNES, just with hand grips and 2 more shoulder buttons. But Sony also adapted to the modern-day Nintendo.
And right now it supports your standard controller that exists today. If we put it into the analog mode, indicated by the red light, we now support these features.
When the N64 showed how incredible analog sticks could
Bro, N64's analog sticks were fucking anal grease. These little plastic pieces of garbage.
be, Sony included 2 in the next model.
At least these shits had rubber grips.
The dual analog controller. Funnily enough, the controller launched with a rumble feature the same month in Japan as the N64's Rumble Pack, but the feature was taken out when it launched in Europe and America. The Rumble Pack's immersion would make vibration in controllers the norm, leading Sony to follow suit again with the DualShock controller a year later.
Sony Computer Entertainment eventually followed PlayStation's launch with an innovative DualShock controller, which featured dual analog sticks for enhanced control and a rumble function, which helped make games feel more immersive.
Number 3, PlayStation AllStars Battle Royale.
We ain't gonna talk about this, because this shit was terrible.
Super Smash Bros., with its insane amount of items, stages, and characters, is unlike any fighting game ever. Or it was, until Sony tried to copy it. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale released on the PS3 and Vita in 2012, and its inspiration was immediately obvious, with characters like Kratos, Jak and Daxter, and Sackboy fighting
Oh my god, these menus are so ugly.
in arenas based on locations in popular Sony games. It is Super Smash Bros.
They had a Patapon map? This shit look fire as fuck. I didn't even know we had a Patapon map.
PlayStation fans. It even included special finishers, an addition in the most recent game at the time, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Although a fighter featuring Sony IPs, as well as a few from third-party developers, is a good idea, they really should have gone with their own format.
Victory! How could this happen? None have beaten me until now.
Number 2, PlayStation Classic. Nintendo
Oh, wasn't this shit a flop? Wasn't the PlayStation Classic like a flop?
found immense success when it released the NES and SNES Classic Editions, miniature versions of their first 2 consoles with their greatest hits downloaded onto them.
Go back in time with Rewind.
Sony followed suit with the PlayStation Classic in 2018, which would have been a great idea if they had actually done it properly. The lineup left a lot to be desired, with major PS1 releases like Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider, Gran Turismo, and Spyro the Dragon being absent. It also only came with the analog stickless first controller.
Oh.
And was criticized heavily for its poor emulation, as well as using PAL versions of some of the games, making them run slower. All this mediocrity for $100, though Sony would drop the price periodically due to poor performance.
Come and give me your attention. Turn my speakers to 11. I feel like a legend.
Before we can
What kind of song was that? Who the fuck sang that shit? Fire him.
make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, PlayStation Move.
Oh nah, say what y'all want about PlayStation Move. That shit was fire as fuck, and like playing games like House of the Dead and like having the attachment of put it on a gun, that shit was fire.
By far the most egregious case of Sony ripping off Nintendo is
You
the
said I'd rather play the Wii? Hell no, bro. The Wii looked like a dildo.
PlayStation Move. With the runaway success of the Wii, Nintendo brought motion to gaming and subsequently secured an entirely new audience of gamers. Sony and Microsoft needed to compete, with Microsoft opting for full body movement with the...
You said this shit looked like... bro, this shit is a controller made out of state-of-the-art parts, right? The ball, you could change it to whatever color you want. If you're feeling sad, you could turn it blue. If you're feeling rambunctious, you could turn it red. You can't do that with the Wii, right? The Wii is a piece of shit. It shit look like a dildo.
Connect. But Sony looked at the Wiimote and basically thought they'd make the exact same product, just with different colored orbs on top. Even the move's North America.
We got better. We got ping pong, bruh. Keep your stupid ass bowling. That's why your characters in the bowling game had no arms. This is the motherfuckers when you throw the bowling ball back. Wow! Like, who the fuck says wow when you throw a bowling ball back? If it was realistic, they all would have jumped you and start beating your ass inside the bowling ring. It's fake.
American bundle launched with Sports Champions, an obvious redux of Wii Sports. But with the release 4 years after the Wii, the PlayStation Move was too late to cash in on the craze, and it led Sony to repurpose the Move with PSVR.
Nintendo got no VR, huh? They ain't got no VR. Why? Because we want to make affordable parts.
Ain't Sony the same MFS that charge for online when the Wii and Wii U didn't? How very weird.
The Wii and Wii U didn't charge for online. What are you talking about? What online? Of course they ain't gonna charge for online. Why? Because y'all guys got no online games. Like, who the fuck out here was flexing talking about, yo, you playing that new Call of Duty 4? Yeah, I'm playing it on the Xbox 360. Yo, man, I'm playing my shit on the PlayStation. What you playing it on? On the Wii? Playing that new Call of Duty on the Wii? With my 20 frames? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Online brawl. That's the only thing people was playing online on the Nintendo Wii. Was probably Mario Kart, if it even had online, and Smash Brothers. That's it. DASIT. That's it. You said it wasn't on the Wii? Imagine being proud of playing Call of Duty on the Wii. Tyranno, you gotta say it. On the Wii. Nah, man, you see, you weren't here. I could tell a bunch of y'all was Zoomers, because Call of Duty back in the day was like you see how Fortnite was when it first came out? That's how Call of Duty was like way back. But Call of Duty now is ass. Because you already know, it's ass. Mario Sports Mix. Said Black Ops 2. That's still the only thing people play online on the Switch. Exactly. It's just Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Xenoblade X port to the Switch. Splatoon online. Splatty my left tune.
Rather have the Wii remote than the Sony Dildo Supreme controller. That shit probably musty and covered in coochie grease. Disgusting Sony controller.
Coochie grease? What are they doing there? Putting it up that coochie? He says full of coochie grease. Ugh. Ugh. Coochie grease.